Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I'm going to be going over your weekly preview for the week of September 4th, 2023. Happy Labor Day. How many vault keys did you get? Put it in the comments. I'll show you mine here in a minute. Let's get going though. I'm going to try to speed run this thing. Going to be going over the SOULFORGE, genki drop table, glory shop, the invasion, campaign, Underspire, epic trials, what's going on this week, etc. So let's go. Ship of the Damned, new epic troop, Inferno Voyager. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Invasion, help your guild defeat enemy towers this week. Build a team from a troop type daemon and invade every day. New mythic troop, Guardian of Law, exclusive to Glory, Gem, Guild, and VIP chests for 1 week only. So he's still in the drop table. He's okay. He's not worth throwing like all your keys for as your first mythic you ever get or something. I mean, he's not bad, but I don't know. He's like a B tier mythic, so it's up to you on that one. I don't think he's great, but he's not terrible. Alright, the Dread Captain's Chest. The campaign has started. New rewards every week. Don't miss out. Week of Blighted Lands. All Blighted Lands troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Daemons. All Daemons gain 10% to their skills. And bonus souls. Use the Inferno Voyager in PvP and Explorer to gain 40 souls. Alright, let's go to that SOULFORGE. See what's in there. I don't know what's in there. Put them in order because it's fun. Aquaria. Scaprio. Vashtagon. And Wolf Garrick. Like a bunch of above average stuff. I like Aquaria. It's kind of fun. Scaprio I don't like. Vashtagon used to have, it's used to be good until we got like the Wand of Stars and some other things. The more ways we got to curse, the less he was good. There's a couple of sneaky good things in here, but not really anything you need super bad. Out of the mythics, which one's the most useful? I don't know. Probably, oh man, I don't know. I'm just going to do them in the order of how I like them. Alright, so 22, blue, green, purple. It's Aquaria from the Nexus, Elemental Dragon. Deal splash damage to 3 random enemies boosted by submerged allies. What's cool about this thing, you put it with Aquaticus, you put it with Osha's Tome, you put it with the Mirage Queen, I think, something like that. And it can be a fun team in the factions where they use blue. I don't know if it's the best thing here, but it's probably the funnest thing here, and we don't really have anything here that's a top 10 or a top 20, so this one's going to be up to you. Wolf Garrick might be maybe the most notable one. 22 green, red, purple Magrim Woods Wargear Beast. Deal damage to an enemy, boosted by Wargear allies. If the enemy dies, devour a random enemy. So you put it with Todd Greenwood with the sports. Todd Greenwood with the sports will loop. Make something super weak. You cast Wolf Garrick on the super weak thing, and then it gets another kill with a devour on a random enemy. You do it again, and you win. He does gain the 2 attack and magic to allied Wargear, matching 4 or more gems, but that's weaker than persistence. So if you don't have Wolf Garrick, but it's not like, I would almost rather have persistence. So it's not, woohoo, we got Wolf Garrick now, like persistence will devour also. Persistence does 4 to all stats on 4 or 5 gem match, and it's not like Wolf Garrick is not like a super duper upgrade to persistence, which is a common you get in your guild seals. Vashtagon, 24, blue, green, brown, Karakoth, Daemon. Devour an ally, then summon a Daemon if the ally is devoured. Deal true scatter damage, boosted by my life. Curse a random enemy when matching brown. So I used to use them for the Curse of Madness with High King Irongut in the Underworld. I've never used them for the Devour an ally thing, but it is possible if you like build your whole team around it, I guess. But I've never done it, just to be honest. And then Scaprio, 22 blue, green, brown, Drifting Sands, Beast Fae, deal true damage to an enemy, inflict poison, and 3 stacks of bleed on them if they're already poisoned. This is the troop I was trying to think about the other day. Like, it does true damage, and you're hoping it would kill them with the true damage, but then if it doesn't, it does a bunch of crap to the thing and maybe kills it, but most of the time you're hoping it kills it, so all the other stuff doesn't matter if you kill it. And then if you don't kill it, it's not like a celebrate good times, oh yeah, I don't know. I didn't kill something, yay, now I get to do all the other stuff. I don't know. I don't like it. Alright, 4 legendaries. What do we got? Venoxia is good. Gloomleaf, Behemoth, and Essentia. So Venoxia is the best one. It might be borderline top 10 legendary. Totally the best thing in the entire SOULFORGE right now. 16 green, purple, Mist of Scales, Dragon. Create 9 green gems and 9 blue gems, then deal true damage to all enemies. Poison a random enemy in 4 or 5 gem match. I think people underrate this, overlook this. It's an awesome true damage to all that's decently loopy. It can be 50% started. You can double up on it. You could put it with like Queen Beatrix or something. Overlooked, underrated. Potential borderline top 10 legendary. It's probably more like in the 15 area, 15 to 20, but you could argue that it's a borderline top 10 legendary. Maybe not. If you're strictly saving all your diamonds for something super awesome, you would not craft it. But if you already got top 10s and you're looking for something just under that, Venoxia is pretty good. But yeah, Essentia would be your next one for the 50% dragon start. Its spell is terrible, and even when you have a team of dragons, sometimes you don't want to use it because it's so bad. But it is a 50% start for dragons with the Light Storm, so stuff like Ishtara or the Gem Dragons, you would use that. Maybe Diamantina. Behemoth and Gloomleaf are both kind of poop. Steel armor and 5 attack from all enemies. The reflect 50% of skull damage is annoying when it's on the enemy team. And then Behemoth does damage to all enemies, so you think it would be good, but for some reason we just don't use it. It doesn't hit very hard, and yeah, I don't know. It has no 50% start. It's like a monster. I don't think, right? Monsters? Maybe. But yeah, I think there's a couple reasons, and it's a really old legendary, so it doesn't hit as hard as the newer ones, and yeah, we don't really use it. Alright, so that's the troops, Venoxia or Essentia. Otherwise, you're doing the that weird Wolf Garrick thing, which is kind of viable, but I feel like Persistence is right there with it, and it's a common. Alright, weapons. Gatekeeper, don't get this here. Get this in the Invasion event, because you're going to be buying up in the shop anyway, right? You need that troop to get the extra points, so why not get the weapon there, too? Doomstaff is bad. Scythe of the Blight is nothing. Soul Reaper, red and purple for Blighted Lands allies, decently useful. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing really for Blighted Lands. If you were gonna like pick one, it would be the Soul Reaper, just to have all those weapons. But yeah, SOULFORGE, not great, but Venoxia and Essentia. If you don't have those, take a look, decide for yourself. As far as my vault keys, how many did I get? I got 406 vault keys. I did pretty good. Pretty good. Better than I thought I would do, and I didn't even really spend that much time on it, so I felt good about it. I spent 10 hours max. Like, it might have even have been like 9 hours or 8 hours. Like, and I still got 400... almost 700 Dragonite, which I was hoping for a little bit more. I was hoping for a little bit more epic vault keys. I was hoping for a little bit more Dragonite. But as far as just like overall vault keys go, 406, I did pretty good. I came into the vault event with like 2 Nomapaloozas. Nothing crazy. Alright, so that's that. Let's go check out the invasion. I have a video on the invasion with 2 different teams. One team to get you through the early battles quickly as possible, up until like 3-4 towers or so. And then I have a team for late. It's actually a low-level team that anybody can use for 4 towers. So go check out that video. I really appreciate it. I'll link it at the end of this video in the lower left-hand corner. But once again, you have to use the event captain, the Iron Maiden. It has 2 times magic. It has 2 times score. It has to be on your team to get enough score to get the extra rewards. The extra rewards include shiny keys, orb of minions, tokens, more shiny keys. So you definitely want to get those, so you definitely want to use the Iron Maiden. At least 1 on your team. So I bought up to 4 in the shop. I used some blue orbs. I did not ascend it immediately. And I got multiples of the Iron Maiden, and I use her on both of my teams. It's a tower event. They're so easy. 4 towers that go down like butter, easily. It's nothing hard. Anybody can do it. And the OP troop is available in the shop, and you You just had a vault event. You have gems. Like, there's no reason to not destroy this event easily. Glory Shop. What's your spoils of war? We got the Infernal Voyager. 12 blue, red, Blighted Lands, Daemon Construct. Convert all blue gems to skulls. Gain 1 soul for each gem converted. Start battles with full mana. So I was hoping instead of Empowered, it would have 50% start for Daemon, because I don't think we have that yet, and it would be more similar to like a Mirage Queen. Instead, it's more similar to like a Trick Nala or Fist of Zorn or something, which isn't bad, but I wish it was the other way. So it's okay. It's good for like low-level people with Mang, maybe using Mang, and you want to convert. You need more skulls on the board, and you want to make it happen quicker. Well, it's a decent team for low-level people if you're using Mang. We're getting Arcane Blood Traitstones. That is red and blue. Let's go check that out. We're getting 2 per. So every time you get one of these copies, you get 2 of the Arcane Blood Traitstone. So a good time to stock up on those. Let's go see. What can we fully trait? Red, blue, all colors, base rarity. Megavore, Death Below, really good. Lord of Slaughter, Savage Strike, really good. And then Captain McCall, 50% start for rogues. Not as good as it used to be, but still a 50% start. Mirage Queen, super duper important. I was just talking about this with somebody on the Vault event. They were using some other team. I told them Rowan is the way to go. And now here's the trait stone in the Glory Shop right now. No reason not to fully trait your Mirage Queen, which is super easy to get in the Underworld if you're playing the game right. So to make your Rowan team even better, here's your fully traded Mirage Queen. The stone is available right now. And no. Wow. Not a good stone. So other than those, the Mirage Queen is really important though. You know, Captain McCall, Lord of Slaughter, Megavore. It's got like 4 really important troops, but other than that, if you already have those done, no reason to go get that trait stone, like a bunch of them. So yeah. Alright, so we did the Glory Shop, we did the SOULFORGE, we did the Guild event. Let's see what else is going on this week. Or no, let's do the event key drop table, so I don't forget. Blighted Lands. Is Blighted Lands any good? I'm pretty sure it is not. Only Blighted Lands troops are in the event key drop table, and the only mythic available in the other keys right now is the new Guardian of Law mythic. So if you already have it, don't be throwing a bunch of keys. I know you just did the Vault event. Maybe you're getting a bunch of keys from your Vault keys that you're opening right now. Well, don't get all excited and go open a bunch of keys, because you're going to end up getting the Guardian of Law and nothing else. So be patient. Wait until Friday. Let's go see the event key drop table for Blighted Lands. Obnicia, the Archdukey. So, yeah, pretty terrible. No good mythics. Legendaries. Baphomet's okay, but not worth throwing event keys for. Same with Infernal King. There's a bunch of, like, empowered converters here. And nothing else. It's like one of the worst. If you were going to rank, like, the bottom 5... event key drop table kingdoms, this would be in the bottom 5. There's nothing good here. Like, I'll go to unowned just to make sure. Nothing. Okay. Should have did show all. Wasting time, wasting time. Alright, yeah, nothing here. Don't throw event keys. Blighted Lands sucks. Unless you're going for magic stat. Like, you need a mythic to get to your magic stat, because Blighted Lands is a magic kingdom. I guess. If you know, hey, if I get a mythic, I get my magic stat. If you know that 100%, that's when you do it. You don't do like a maybe, oh, willy-nilly, throwing on my event keys, and then you don't even get your stat. Don't do that. Alright. Campaign. Or no, what else is going on this week? I'm skipping around and not doing it in the right order. Alright, today is the campaign. Maybe you're doing the Underspire. Maybe you're doing some invasion. Maybe you're starting your epic trials. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we have Fell Roost, so I'll have a video on that at Reset. Wednesday, we have... Man, I don't even know. Is it like Hell Puppy or something? I'm pretty sure. Because this thing is not the right pet. It's a Blighted Lance pet. And it's on Wednesday. And most people don't care. Thursday, we have Diabolist, which is a Fire Blade Fire class. It's not the best one. But it's not the worst one. It's like second worst. So, you always want to get all your fire classes up because you can use Phoenicia to do it, the Fomag team. Or no, you want to use Phoenicia to get all your fire classes to 100. Then you use the Fomag team. Then you use Diamantina. You use Rowan, and then you use Phoenicia to get up all your fire classes. And then you use the Fomag team, and then you use Diamantina. That's the order of operation for this game. So, yeah. And then this weekend we have Bounty, I think. Yep, 3 days, 17 hours. We're getting a new troop. It's a good event for single-player stuff. A lot of orbs there, a lot of potential loot. Depending on how lucky you get with your orbs, of course. Adventure board is terrible, but you always want to just do it because make it a habit, get your class experience. Campaign. We left Hellcrag behind us. It looked like we would need a boat. And the nearest port where we'd find a sturdy one was in Blighted Lands. Dry the boat. Archmage, cast spells in any battle except training. Purple Slayer, kill purple enemies in any battle except training. And Brawler, win any battle. So all of these will get done just without even trying. Play the game normally and like tomorrow morning, see if you got them done. And then come and get your stuff. Dread Cutlass. That's what you're coming to get, the Dread Cutlass. That's about it. Some keys. And a little bit of attack. So that's the campaign. Nothing too exciting. A new weapon and some attack. And very easy to get done. You won't even have to try. Alright, next would be the Underspire. The team I'm rolling with, at least early. Fiendfire, Nocturnia, Baphomet, Lamashtu. Let's show it in action. With Diabolist class. So I'm going to make my whole team daemons. Alright, we're looking for Lamashtu early. She changes, I think, yellow to purple. Okay, and she's empowered. We don't have her really, so let us, let's just cast her anyway. Get a kill. This is early. Almost got our hero up. Here's blue and purple, nice. Fiendfire, because it'll burn and curse the entire enemy team. Our hero has Fire Blade, so it will do triple skull damage to burning. Baphomet does double spell damage to burning. And then you have the dragon doing heavy true damage, true splash damage. So you would think like, oh, I'm using true damage and physical. Well, Baphomet does double damage to burning enemies. And then Nocturnia will burn the enemies that it hits. So if they don't die, Baphomet will definitely kill them. You know what I mean? And then, this is for early, really. It's for early. Fiendfire will kill in one shot. If it doesn't, it's going to burn and curse the entire enemy team, and then you cast Baphomet, and you definitely clean it up. If for some reason a Nocturnia gets up first, you cast that, burn a bunch of enemies. If they don't die, Baphomet's your cleanup. You're burning and cursing with these two, and hopefully killing, but if you don't kill, Baphomet will clean them up. And if this thing gets alignment, you're off to the races, because it makes a bunch of purple. It'll get up your team. Late, what would I do? If I was gonna, I don't really go all the way right now, because I'm so close to getting Diamantina. I'm using all my gems on the dungeon and epic trials and all the other stuff they keep putting in the game. Invasion. So I'm not doing the Underspire to 7 right now, but if I was going to, what would I do? You don't really have anything too awesome. I would probably stick with the team I'm using for as long as I could, and then when it starts falling off, I guess all you got really is the Archduke. He might be able to get a kill. Baphomet, I think, is okay. If the whole enemy team is burnt, and you're doing double damage, and you're using Nisha Metals, and then you're hitting triple damage with your Fire Blade, Green gems to skulls and brown gems to red. Maybe you throw him on the... I don't know. I really like my team. I'll probably use it as long as I can, but we'll check it out on Wednesday maybe and try a deeper team. Let me know what you guys are doing for super deep. I feel like this team would make it pretty far, though. It's Monday. This is the team I'm using right now, and I don't know how far it will go, but it does triple skull damage to burning. It does double skull damage to burning. We have a true damage troop hitting multiple enemies and burning, and we have an empowered... All of our troops do damage. All of our troops, you know. So I think it's okay. It's going to work for quite a while. It'll get you... It's fine. Like, right now, it's going to help you for a pretty long time, at least until the live stream on Wednesday at 10 a.m. EST. It'll take you pretty far. So it's a good one for today at least, and tomorrow and the next day. Alright, Epic Trials. Blighted Lands. I tried one thing and it didn't work. It worked, like I won. I didn't even know I was doing an Epic Trial battle until I was already in there. This is what I tried, but then my Baphomet died. He does triple skull damage versus burning enemies. That's why I was trying to use him in first slot. But he also does double damage to burning enemies, and I don't really want to lose him, because our team can burn pretty good. We got Lucy Freya, does double skull damage versus burning enemies, starts with 50% mana. You cast her and she'll burn all enemies. So it's nice to have her too. Herald of Woe inflicts death mark when doing skull damage. Gains 3 to all skills if in first position. But I'm like, dude, if he doesn't have barely... He has 25% skull reduction. It'd be nice to, like, put him back in the team and build him up, instead of putting him in the front of the team and then he dies. And then Blightwing, burn enemies when doing skull damage. I almost want to just sacrifice the Blightwing. And then go, like, probably like this. And you know, it's kind of weird I'm putting this in the back of the team, but the entire battle I'm building his attack and armor. And then by the time, like, if we happen to lose our 3 front troops, this thing's going to be gigantic and be able to solo the enemy team. So I think I'm going to try this time. Let's do a battle and see what happens. I don't even know what medals I have on. Alright, so my... You know, I want to try to do the skull thing after this thing dies, really. And then, the double damage... So I want the enemy team burnt. Taking skulls. Let's burn them up. Or I could, do this. On the burning enemy. Nice. That was free. Let's try it again. Alright, now we got skulls. Alright, let's do this. Burn them all. We always want to cast Lucy Freya before Baphomet. That's one thing I can definitely tell you. That way you burn all the enemies, because this guy's going to hit random enemies. So you need them all burnt. First enemy's already dead, so this is definitely going better than the last time. Always take skulls so they don't take them. Alright, we got a burning enemy. Let's do this. Let us do... I don't want to make them skulls, and I feel like everything right there makes them skulls. So I'm going to do this. Skulls. Alright, we got this guy, and he destroys a row, which is left to right. And, you want to get as many brown in there as you can. That'll build his attack, his armor. He'll be your just-in-case guy. If everything else dies on your team, you're building his attack and armor the whole time. Could put him up front if you want. I don't know. I'm just trying stuff here. If you guys want to do it a different way, I know. I want to get up Baphomet before I cast her. So purple and red. But I also don't want to give them skulls, if possible. So I'm going to take this. Alright, they just gave me purple and red, thank you. Twisted Hero, we should probably leave him up. He's giving us what we want. Let's do this. Alright, now we have Baphomet. So let's do Lucy Freya. Burn everybody. Take the skulls, because I don't want them taking them. Once again. Now, Baphomet. Right now. Double damage. Bang, bang, bang. Always take skulls. He's burning. Get a little explosion there when because they're burning. Hit me with skulls for the first time, I think. And let's get up Baphomet. If we can. We need purple and red. We don't have it. Let's take this. Alright, we need purple and red. Don't have. Let's cast Blightwing. Get a kill. Getting lucky on those explosions a little bit, because it could make some sort of cascade for the enemy, which would screw us up a little bit. But so far, so good. We lost a troop, but now look. They're burning. I'm going to use skulls. Bang, double damage. They're burning, double damage. Get out of here. So, the whole point of this team, the way I made it, was if anything dies, it's going to be Blightwing, which I don't care about, right? And that's what happened. And I still had my double damage with skulls and my double damage with spell. And my dude on the bottom, who could probably solo the whole team after I build him up and build him up and build him up, I still had like 2 more win conditions, 3 more win conditions still left on my team. So, I think the way I got it right now is pretty decent. And that was level 250, that wasn't 225, that wasn't 200, that wasn't 150. That was almost there already type stuff. So, I almost made it through the whole battle without losing any troops. It was just right there at the end I lost the stinky Blightwing. But yeah, I think that's everything, right? There's nothing else going on, huh? So, put those comments down there. Tell me how many vault keys you got. Tell me what you think about the week. Let me know if I forgot anything. We did the Underspire. We did the Epic Trials. We did the campaign. We did the Invasion. Glory Shop. Event Key Drop Table. Everything else that's going on this week. So, I think we did everything. Make sure you come to the live stream on Wednesday at 10 a.m. EST if you want to see more, a little bit deeper. Tuesday at Reset is the faction video for Fell Roost. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. Right here in the bottom left-hand corner is the Invasion team video. 1 team to go super fast to get to the 3-4 tower area. And 1 team, once you're there, that's low level that everybody can use. Thanks for watching. Peace out.